Hey, everyone. I'm 9 days post-op. 9 days ago, I had a procedure that hopefully will change my physical fitness life as far as walking. Who knew that there's so much pain in recovery? OMG. Not even the pain of the actual cut. That's not even, because I haven't even seen the scar yet. It still has a bandage on it. And I'm not even so vain to cry, oh my Lord, no. Thank God I still have a leg, is what I'm saying. Thank you, Lord, that I still have a leg to walk on. And we're going to make it through this. But here's my deal. Besides the surgery and all the pain that goes along with it afterwards, and the medications, oh, I'm going to talk about that. That's a whole nother talking session. All this dope that they give you for pain. Dope. Narcotics. But I've been surviving off of Tylenol. I popped a Norco, I believe, last night in desperation and pain because my knee, my leg, the whole thing was like, woke me up, throbbing, like stab wounds in my leg, like boom, stab. And I had just taken my Tylenol 8 hour, I think around 10:30. And so I was thinking that would hold me over until morning, and it did not. And I kind of mentioned this to my physical therapist the last time he was here. He was here today, which is Thursday. He was here prior to Thursday, last Tuesday. So Tuesday, he said that don't pay attention to the markings on the meds when it says 8 hours of relief, 6 hours of. He said that's no. He said the most relief you'll get out of any medication is up to 45. So I'll talk about that once I start talking about the medication. So push that in the corner. I'm going to talk all about the medication and all this stuff that they're prescribing and why some people get addicted to it. Why I have not touched it, and I don't think about it, unless I get in serious pain. I was just desperate for sleep last night. I said, let me just take this because the Tylenol had worn off. And when I popped that Norco, it's actually hydrocodone. And I think it helped. I don't know how long it took, but I did fall asleep afterwards. I've been listening to the sleep app. It's called Calm. And I listen to those sleep stories. Oh boy, I love one person in particular. Her name is Rose. I listen to the same one every night. First couple of times I didn't fall asleep I listened to her all the way through, and I'm like, damn, I'm still woke. This ain't working. So finally I started getting more relaxed and just falling asleep before it's over, and which is the goal, right? So, but anyway, besides the pain of the surgery, dog with skates on, Lord have mercy, Jesus, what will he think of next? There's pain from trying to sleep in certain positions. Who knew? My ass is aching so bad. Excuse me, my booty is aching so bad from just sitting in a recliner because you have to have your leg elevated for a time. And my PT told me it has to be elevated at least 90% of the time. So that means I got to be sitting down or lying down all day pretty much. So I was considering that sitting in my recliner, because in the hospital you recline. You're in the little bed that moves forward and you're in an inclined position with your leg elevated with the roll of a towel or something. So that's how I was doing it at home. He was like, no, that's not it, blah, blah, blah. So he demonstrated how the proper elevation should look, because when he arrived Tuesday, my leg and my ankles were absolutely swollen, and my leg was aching me so bad I could barely walk. Swelling causes pain. So I was in a lot of pain because I was not properly elevating my leg. And I kind of knew it was the elevation. I just didn't understand. I need a demonstration. You can't tell me to do this or that. I need for you to show me. I'm a visual learner. I need to see what you're talking about. And he actually showed me. So the next day, well, the same night, Tuesday night, went to bed so much better. Actually slept in my bed because I resorted back to the recliner after trying to sleep in the bed Sunday night. And it didn't work. It didn't work because my bed is super tall, and it was just too much. It was just too much. So I said, well, let me just get back on this recliner. And when he found out I was sleeping on the recliner, he said, your best healing is going to come from being in your bed. The recliner is not good for your body to heal. You're going to be in a lot of pain because this, that, and the other. There's all these sections. And he was absolutely right, because right now I'm in the recliner and I have like a big thick pillow between me and the cushion, because it's like my booty has pushed down to the wires of the recliner and I can just feel it. Like, oh my God, it's so annoying. So, and just imagine trying to sleep on that. That's what I was doing since I came home from the hospital. And now, since I've learned how to properly elevate, I can feel a little better about that. My foot, ankle, leg, none of that was swollen today. Thank God. It's just a normal look. It's not going to be as small or skinny as the other leg, but it's nothing like it was Tuesday before the physical therapist came. And so just trying to get a comfortable position for resting is a task. It is a task. So when we think about procedures, we fix in our bodies, or we have an accident, we have to fix our bodies, to repair whatever it is that's wear and tear, whatever it is. I mean, life is life. Your body is a car machine that's going to break down. Something's going to happen. You keep living, you're going to have some ailments. That's just life. And so when we make a decision to get something done about it, we're happy. But now we got to deal with, okay, the recuperation process is hard. And I won't complain because I know it's a process. Physical therapist came today, boy. Ooh, Lord Jesus Christ. He comes in moving the table and stuff and telling me to sit right here and do this and that and blah. He's not mean, very nice man. And I think he's going to be a lot nicer than the therapist that I'm going to see once I start going in person. And I don't need anybody to baby me either. So I'm not scared of a little pain, but boy, ooh, my Lord. Wow, so much pain. Ooh, baby. Little moves. So much pain. Little moves. So much pain. So I have to go through it. And that's my thing now. Not even the procedure, the scar, the physical therapy. It's just now getting comfortable, trying to figure out how I'm going to sleep. What kind of sleep am I going to have tonight? I can't keep sitting in this chair, so I'm about to leave this chair because I've been sitting in this chair since like about 7, because I wake up in the morning, get out of the bed, and come in here and rest. Not rest, watch TV, because I have all my setup in my computer, this, that. So I have set up in my bedroom, and I have a setup here in my theater room. So I have 2 computers in here. I have this and that, everything. So I go where the work is at. And I haven't been working really and truly. I kind of created a lot of content and stuff beforehand. But now I'm doing a lot of editing, and I'm doing a lot of just like reading all of my health stuff so I can make sure I'm doing the right things that I need to be doing to take care of my leg and my body and my mind. So, yeah. It's time for me to move out of this chair and reposition myself into the other chair in my bedroom. I have a recliner, which is actually a chaise lounge. It's like sit very low to the floor. I most definitely can't sleep there. I used to sleep there lots of times before I even got sick. So, you know, you can just sleep anywhere when you're not sick. I will fall asleep there watching TV or being on my computer and stuff because I very seldom do any kind of work in the bed because once I get in the bed, I be kind of like ready to go to sleep. So I sit in the chair and do all that stuff first. So yesterday, I sat in the chair for maybe an hour or two, and then I started getting booty achy again. It's just like the booty achy, man. I don't understand. I got a lot of cushion back there. It's just like my ass is tired of sitting. So I got in the bed, and I lied flat down. And I usually prop myself up, 3 pillows, and watch TV. I didn't. I just turned off the TV, turned off the bathroom light, got in the bed, got my set up for my leg to be inclined, and I just laid on my back. I had my cell phone, I had my earplugs, I had my glasses, I had all the things that I need just in case I don't fall asleep correctly or quickly. So if I don't fall asleep quickly, like within an hour, that's quick for me because I'm not wanting to get in bed just boom sleep. It's just like it's a whole little process got to happen. Man, before be thinking about all kinds of stuff and can't sleep. So, but I think I fell asleep. Pitch black, dark in the room, quiet, lights off, door closed. Didn't hear the TV downstairs, and I was asleep. What woke me up is that freaking pain in my leg. I'm like, is this medication wearing off already? And it was wearing off already. And so because I keep my medication, I'm journaling, documenting everything, and keep track of my meds because I don't want to overdose here. I don't want to die of a drug overdose. The last time, documenting when I'm taking it, how much I'm taking it, and why am I taking it. Because I try to stay ahead of the meds like the doctors suggest, and people in little groups, support groups, stay ahead of your meds, meaning like if it's saying every 4 hours, then take it at the 3.5 hours before it wears off. You know, but I was thinking that this Tylenol 8-hour deal was actually 8 hours. It's not. It is not. It's like about 4.5, 5 hours. And then the PT actually, he confirmed that. He said, oh, no medication lasts as long as it says. He said every medicine has its peak. And its peak is at like maybe the 4th hour. So if it's saying that it's going to last 8 hours, it's going to peak around 4 or 5 hours. And then that's your highest form of pain relief. And then it's going to dwindle down. And so what you're feeling at night is that dwindling down. Now you can start feeling the pain after the 5th hour, 6th hour. I'm like, oh, really? So that's false advertisement then. So, yeah. This is 2020. 2020 is starting off with a bang, bang. But you know what? It's all for the good. I'm grateful. I just got finished listening to one of my blogger associates that I met online. And I'm not going to say her name. I don't say people's names. She was on, I think she did a live today. I missed it, but I kind of stumbled upon it because I've been like checking. We actually had a procedure at the same time or around the same time. I noticed her mentioning that she's going to go into the hospital for a procedure. And I commented, I said, oh, I got a procedure tomorrow too. Hope everything goes well for you. And so, that was that. I didn't know what her procedure was and she didn't know what mine is. So, her procedure had her in the hospital for several days, and hers was kind of like something that just sprung up on her. Mine was something that was planned to have the procedure last year. So mine is kind of like a wear and tear procedure. I'm not quite sure how to identify hers, but when I listen to her talk, and we all have a story to tell. Y'all like my braids? These braids can be worrisome sometimes, especially at night. I'm wondering if I should take them down. I really didn't get a chance to even do a lot with my braids. I got these braids done for the holiday season. And you know, in the holiday season, you're busy cooking and cleaning and doing and this and that. I haven't even gone out like had fun going out to dinner, show your little hair off and have a cute little wood. Anyway, yeah, I'm sidetracking. But anyway, listening to her tell her story, part of her story, and her experience in the emergency room and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, wow, we all have something going on. We all have something going on. And while I sit here and bicker or complain about my booty hurting sitting on this chair and not being able to sleep at night, we have another person fighting. I won't say fighting for her life because she's at home now, and I won't say her procedure was more intense than mine. We all have our battles, but thank God there is a God that we can hold on to. And I just wish that we could be a little bit more cognizant of the daily blessings that are bestowed upon us that so many of us take for granted. You know, just waking up in a warm house in your right mind and you're not in any pain. The doctor did not have to do anything to your body, shave your head, cut your leg, nothing. The PT don't have to come to your house and push your leg all the way back until you holler and cry. No, you're okay. And we got to thank God for the good, the ups and the downs. Because the downs can keep you down. When it rains, it pours. But it ain't going to rain forever. And just because it's sunny in your house now, don't mean the sun going to shine for you every day. So it behooves everyone to get themselves, get their households in order, get their minds in order, start treating people properly and correctly, and just do the best we can to treat people right. Yeah. I didn't mean to get on here preaching. I just had a moment when I saw her live video. And I'm not really quite sure who's watching my videos. I'll post them, and I really don't go back to check to see if anyone's commented, how many views. I will eventually, because I'm not one to go, oh, how many people liked it? How many? Baby, if I cared about followers and who liked this and that, do you know that is giving your power away? And I'm not there to give my power away. I appreciate everyone that stops by to listen to whatever you do when you come here. Leave a comment. You can feel free to leave a comment. Follow me, subscribe, support a sister, because there's going to be a lot of great stuff coming here. Right now I'm going through a thing. It's a physical thing here. Health is wealth. And when you're not healthy physically, it does something to you mentally. And if you don't catch yourself, you'll find yourself slipping off into depression. And that's what I don't want to do. Okay, now I'll talk about that. I have another series about falling into depression because I have to snap myself up quickly in the mornings and start popping windows open and looking. And, you got to do what you got to do. Sit up in the dark house in the corner in a chair. That stuff will drive you insane. So you got to do what you got to do to get yourself together. So I've been talking a very long time here, and I didn't mean to. Feel free to ask me any questions. Anything about whatever you want. Very knowledgeable person, but I'm just sharing my current situation, which is why I was hospitalized about 9 days ago and had a procedure done that has me really knocked up. I can't walk. Right now. But I will be walking. But right now, I cannot walk without assistance. Today's my mom's birthday, and it pains my heart that this is the first birthday that I've missed of my mom. Can't take that for granted. You have elderly parents and people in your family. You got to celebrate every day with them. So I just ask God to keep her here give her many more birthdays to celebrate. I did call her early this morning to wish her a happy birthday. I know one daughter went over with balloons and cake and birthday present. I was so happy to hear that. I have a birthday card here, and I have to put money in, and I got to figure out how I'm going to get it to her, because I actually told her last week, I'm going to be over there early in the morning while everybody's still asleep and give you your birthday present. This is before all the snow hit in Chicago. I said, I don't want people to see me walking around on the walker, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, well, you said that. I didn't know how you thought you was going to do that anyway. How's you going to even be coming outside? You just had surgery. Yeah, you think your mind think you can do so much, but when it start trying to do that, body says, slow down, sister, you ain't going nowhere. And the physical therapist told me today, said, oh, absolutely, stay in the house. You don't need to be outside. So that's all I have for today. Coming back maybe tomorrow, the next day, talking about the prescription meds that I have and what they're supposed to do. And surprisingly, one of the meds that my doctor prescribed me, Walgreens does not have it. They're out of stock. They don't even know when they're going to get it back. And the medication was Percocet. And I'm like, how are you out of medication? But you know what? I'm glad they're out of that shit, because I don't want to take it. I'm still sticking to my Tylenol. And then my other medications, I'm going to tell you about that too and how I'm using that. Okay, I'm giving too much away of what I'm going to share. Talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.